Will not continue.
Over the weekend, 200 people, even though some people who are from Benue State are saying that it was more than 200 people, that the media or perhaps the reports we're getting, they are trying to downturn the number of casualties.
Of course.
Barrister, I saw a very gruesome video yesterday. Children, you see them, you could recognize that they are human beings just by their bones. You could see their small bones, and you could tell that they are children. In one room, an activist went to Benue, to that community. He did, made a visuals and videos, interviewed people from that community. A man from the community said, in just one room, perhaps it was like a church, people were, they said they came, the attackers came, the herdsmen. We're not going to sugarcoat them.
Yeah,
they are Fulani herdsmen.
They burnt it down.
They came in that particular hall, 40 people were burnt there. There was another room that had more than 10 children. You're seeing bones of children laying all over. There was another room that has pool of blood all over. It was very gruesome, Barrister Darlington. They interviewed a farmer who they say is one of the richest men in that village. He had metric tons of rice. A full warehouse was burnt down, and they said it was about around 40 million naira that was wasted there, Barrister Darlington. And a tale from some of the community people said that these people came in, they blocked the four corners of their community. So they were in the front, thinking that they could come from the front. The youths were in the front. Perhaps it was even just the youths. The military were nowhere to be found. When they got the intel, it was the youths that was trying to protect them. They didn't know that they went behind and started killing people inside the community. They would enter a room and pour fuel and light up the place. That was how they killed people. And the irony is that this community is on the Federal Express road. So it's not like he was hidden. So I don't know why it took the military so long. I don't know what is happening.
And then when
the villagers has alleged a lot of things. They are saying sometimes the military are not really active, but in all of this, we have a president. Benue State has a governor. Dr. Hassent is saying that they've been trying to curtail this attack, that from how many 17 local governments, they've brought it down to like 9 local governments. And it's making it look like the lives of people lost are just, you're counting lives of human beings like it's nothing. It's nothing. It took the president more than 24 hours, more than a day to even react, make just something as little as a press statement, Barrister. But let's compare it to India, where there was a plane crash. The Prime Minister went down immediately to that site of the plane crash. Barrister, in less than hours, he was there. At South Africa, there was flooding that killed about 40 people. Cyril Ramaphosa went there in person. What is stopping our president to visit Benue State?
Promise, you don't need to go far to decipher what is going on. Tinubu does not have the capacity to run Nigeria.
I'm talking about children, innocent children are being killed like chickens.
You think the concern Tinubu? Even the reaction came after Pope in faraway Rome.
In Vatican City, made a statement
against it. That was one day now remember.
Someone who is a foreigner.
And somebody is telling you that.
Barrister, it also took even hours after the Pope made a statement. It took the anger of Nigerians on social media calling out the president. Protests had already started in Benue State. Which, by the way, right now I'm hearing that police have arrested around 40 persons for just protesting. But Barrister, these people who perpetrated these murders have never been brought to book.
Yeah, that's why they.
So why the speedy arrest of protesters? I'm talking about peaceful protesters. When people are being killed, the number one priority of every government is protecting your citizens, right? So they are not being protected, and they are protesting, telling you their anger and their grievances. And what you could do is arrest them. Where then lies the power or the protection of the presidency or the governance?
I told you here. Thank God you answered the question yourself. This president is not the president of Nigeria. He's the president of some people. He's there to protect them, whatever they do. That is why the 400 names of those sponsoring the terrorists, nobody will open not to talk of calling them out. I'll give you an example. So when I said Tinubu is not in charge, the answers are there, staring at you in the face. A president that is active and is for everybody would have reacted like other presidents outside here. But this particular one, whenever these particular killer herdsmen are on the rampage, Tinubu will go to sleep. he will pretend he didn't know or hear what they are doing. But let somebody cough down here in the south, he will react immediately. Immediately he will react. Can you see the difference? When something happened at Okwama, you saw what he did. Just check. Whenever anything happen here, they kill one policeman or one soldier here, Tinubu will react immediately. But look at how many soldiers and police that were killed in this killing. What did he say? That a governor should constitute a peace meeting.
They are watering it down to a mere communal clash, which
yes.
we know. All
Yeah.
Nigerians know. People from that state are telling you that this is more like an ethnic cleansing going on. So why are you making it look so little or
like,
so mundane, like it's just a clash, a communal clash going on? And you're talking about reconciliatory meetings.
And tell me the
So how about the perpetrators, first of all? How about bringing them to book?
Do you even know the problem? How do you reconcile foreign terrorists in your country with a community that they have invaded? He said reconcile. Meanwhile, it has been confirmed that these people are foreign terrorists that some people from Nigeria invited here to do these killings. So how do you now reconcile with them to do what? You can see the hypocrisy. Promise, I want to ask you, this is that going on in Benue and what happened in Rivers, which one is more serious? Which one deserves a state of emergency?
Barrister, you're the analyst. You should be the
so,
one to tell
so
us.
That's what I'm telling you. So when I tell you that Tinubu is not
because Nigerians are actually asking that. Actually,
so,
people are asking questions.
So that will tell you that Tinubu is not the president of Nigeria. He's the president of some people.
So is this because the governor of Benue State is from APC?
I mean, can't you see it? The man cannot even say anything against the government or against the...
And ironically, he's a reverend father. He's a priest. And I learned that one of the people who were killed was a mother of a priest, an old woman.
Are you serious? God have already told that judgment will start from his house. So anybody in the house of the Lord, his judgment is coming. Because that Aliyah, he cannot tell me that he's not aware of what is going on. There must be an agreement before he became governor of Benue State. Why he had to resign his priesthood to come and become a politician. There was an agreement and he's implementing it.
Remember that he has been somehow making excuses for these attackers.
Of course.
He has never openly called them Fulani headsmen.
Yeah, you cannot call them. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
He has never done that.
Even
and this is so much for someone who is a priest.
Even Tinubu cannot
someone
do
who understands. And I'm sure the people of Benue voted for him because they think as a religious leader, he would be able to protect them and understand their plight. Because Benue is predominantly a Christian state, right, Barrister Darlington?
That's the reason. That is the reason. You know, most time when I've been saying, in fact, I am not surprised though. Maybe it's people now who have woken up late. But for me, from day one, I have been telling people this thing. But each time I raise this, you say, no, we don't want ethnic this thing, we don't want tribalism, we don't want it. But that is the major problem here. I've been saying even before now, I challenge anybody to prove me wrong. I've been saying it here that this problem is ethnic and religious bias going on. That is why these people are acting with so much impunity and arrogance.
Barrister, it looks like some state has gone back to the 17th century. Backwards. Trying to conquer communities and take over. Because that is what it looks like that's what is going on. And I'm saying it from the source of people who are from that community. Someone from the community, from that local government said that, look, for some communities who people have run away, escaped for shelter, Fulani people are in that community and we name that community over themselves. So that is what is going on. They conquer states and communities rather. They rename those communities after themselves gradually. And the federal government of Nigeria is aware. Is that, you do know why this is worrying me? We don't learn from history. Promise. Did you hear what Babangida said in his book? That the major reason why the civil war broke out was because Gowon could not protect the killing of the Igbos in the north. That was the reason. That thing that happened is from Benue State. That thing that happened now. George Akume is from Benue State. And what is going Secretary to the federal government. I've never heard him made a statement about this. So this will tell you that what happened before, nobody have learned any lesson from there. They are doing it to Benue. Are you telling me that if they send it into some other region, Nigeria will remain the same? It will not.
So if they have allowed them to do it in Benue, what makes you think they will only settle in Benue? No, they want to extend to more other states, and by that time it will be too difficult to even rent them in. That's why it should have been better you stop them initially than allowing this thing. By the time they settle in these states, how are you going to remove them from there? And when you do census now, they will be counted as Nigerians. You can see the hypocrisy.
The chief press secretary to Governor Alia has been suspended indefinitely, and do you know why? Because he joined protesters.
Oh, you can say, you can imagine.
But some Nigerians are saying that what this government is after is just about 2027 and coalition and who is going to be the next president. You saw what happened in Gombe during the Northeast
of course, there were
Elders Forum.
yes,
there were lots of fights. There were even rumors that the APC chairman was hid and all of that. It's not confirmed, but these are what Nigerians are saying. Let me hear your reaction in 30 seconds.
APC will implode. I have predicted it last year. So whether all of them run inside there or not, I don't need to be told what will happen. They have started imploding already. That was implosion going on there because they said they went there and were trying to pronounce Tinubu for 2027 without mentioning Shetima. And these people say no, without Tinubu, Shetima, there will be no Nigeria, no APC. And that was it. So is that not implosion on the making? So that will tell you what is going to happen. By the time all the people that are jumping there, they are promising them heaven and earth. If you don't fulfill it, what will happen? Will they be happy? No, will they be happy? So I don't need to be told. It's just that ignorant people who don't know what is going on. And it's a pity. So all these things about the AP, I'm asking you again, a promise. This thing that is going on now, is this the same man that Nigerians want to re-elect in 2027?
All right.
This man that cannot even secure your life and property. You want him to continue in office.